Okay, so everyone, I just wanted to pop in, give a quick update on Bitcoin, look at some short-term possibilities here as to, you know, ultimately in the short term, where we're going to be heading. I'm going to throw you a couple bullish scenarios, couple bearish scenarios, just to make sure we're on the same page here. My name's Alex with Chart Junkies, and we use price structure, analyze wave structure, primarily using Elliott wave theory. So all of my trades, everything is based around analyzing the proper structure of waves, how they move, where liquidity is grabbed from these waves, and creating high probability trades with very, very clear-cut invalidation points on these trades. So stick around, we're going to get right into this here. Starting off on the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. Now, currently we're right here after this big run up, huge impulsive wave that actually took out this high here. Now the question is, and this is the only question in my opinion, are we going to see a correction into this liquidity and a continuation to the upside? Right? Or are we gonna somehow just take the liquidity up here like we did and just start coming to the downside? And what would be our possibilities if that was to happen? Kind of just picking up right here. I have more long-term analysis in my previous two videos. Just go back and check those out. Just the beginning of them, I go over kind of long-term what we're looking at as far as wave structure. Ultimately, long story short, I'm looking for more upside here on Bitcoin. A lot of reasons why I think that. Not going to get into it in this video. What I want to do in this video is determine how we're going to get to those upper targets. Do we got to come down more and then we can hit them? Or are we just going to head there right now? So ultimately, you know, this big corrective structure right here, or accumulation structure, is what is really difficult for me. I'm not going to lie. Because off of this kind of top here, I'm saying this wave right here, this thing is done right here. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done. You have an impulse to the upside there. Then off of that, I have a correction. I have another correction that broke the high here. This is called an expanding flat, and then an impulse down. Right? So right there, broke the high, and then an impulse down right here into our corrective zone. That to me is pretty clear cut. It looks great. After that, we have some type of a correction here, whether it's just an ABC correction or a triangle correction, right? And then I have another wave down, and then another wave down. So ultimately, I have a WXY double correction. So looks something like this, WXY. Alright, that's Elliott wave for you. That's how I'm counting it. This wave structure, this price action is so convoluted, so crazy, it's really kind of difficult to count waves. You can say this is a flat right there. Flat right there. And then a wave down. Like, there's so many different ways you can count it, but the overall structure to me, overall, is corrective, right? And that's with saying that this is the high ending of this wave right here. It's ugly. I don't like it. But what are you going to do? Like this action in here was nasty. So, you know, taking that into account, saying that this is a correction that's finished right there, then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, gonna need to go up for 5, and then I'm assuming a correction. And then more upside. So, I ultimately am looking and gonna be trading. Let's zoom in on like the 30-minute time frame here. Ultimately, I'm going to be trading kind of a break of this structure into this liquidity right here. I want to see it come down so to ultimately have something like this. I mean, that's just what looks good to me. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this right here looks like a flat. I want to see some action come into this liquidity, break this low, and I want to watch the reaction right here. Want to watch it, see the wave structure and how it looks. Maybe something like that. Okay. And really looking along here to come back up and take out this high. Move this out of the way. Alright. To take out this high. And then have some type of a bigger correction. But I think it's very tradable right here. If you want to get that, you know, $2,000 pump. After we come down, take this liquidity, hit the high, take this liquidity, I'd be looking for just simply some type of retrace of the big wave down to your 0.5 into like these liquidity zones here. 618 retrace, maybe we don't even get that. Maybe we just break lows and we hit the 382. We'll see when that time comes and if we get it. And then I'm gonna zoom back out. So you're looking at something along the lines of that into a correction, right? And this whole thing will be your wave 1, 2 of a bigger degree, 3, 4, 5, right? Getting up to those 40K targets. That's bullish scenario. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And we will see. You know, it doesn't have to move like that either. It could take a variety of ways up. Like this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 somehow be done. This is a correction and now we could just start going, you know. But it's just important to analyze the wave structure. Best I can tell, we need more downside and we gotta at least break these lows here. Best I can tell, this needs more down. Something like that. Maybe don't even have to break this, but at least break this right here. Sweep that liquidity and then hit to the highs and then pull them back and take out the big liquidity, right? Looking at this in a bearish sense, so, you know, I don't want to be totally biased in my opinion. Anything can happen. So if this is done or almost done, it can still come up and hit that one more high. Yeah, you'd have to say that this whole thing was a finished wave. And you have some type of a ending diagonal right there to finish out this wave. And then you have an ABC. You have a, well, you could say that that's, yeah, I mean, you could say that this right here is an ending diagonal, wave's done. Then you have a correction. You have an ABC, ABC, or WXY, WXY, with a mega flat. What's the very extended flat that broke this high? It ain't pretty, but it's possible. I've seen anything really. And you would be looking for yeah. I don't know if it would do that, guys. Would it? Right into our corrected pocket here. Down to 24K. It's a possibility, guys. It's a possibility. Oh, and then ultimately you just have one big flat correction, and then you can have, boom, another crank to the upside to match it. It's a possibility. It's not pretty. It's very scammy. And then ultimately you have 1, 2, 3. Or you have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna bring us into 2024 and then dump. I don't know. It's a possibility. It could happen. It could happen. That's why we are traders, short-term traders, and we just get in, get out. We understand how markets work. Like right here, back in this section. Easy long, easy short. Something like that, guys, could very well happen right here. Except it comes way down. Instead of just coming down like that, it comes way down. Breaks this low, breaks these lows, and then goes. I don't like that it already happened right here. Are they going to do it again? I just don't. I don't know. I'm looking for the upside. I'm looking to take a long here, take a short here, see how the wave structure plays out. If this comes down very hard and aggressively, great. If it comes down and corrects, hits off impulses nicely, it depends how it comes down when we get to it. But right now, ultimately, I'm looking for a break of this low structure, riding it up, taking a short up here, coming down. And bottom line, end of story. Let's look at DXY real quick. Bitcoin trades against the dollar, obviously. So if DXY goes down, Bitcoin goes up. If DXY goes up, Bitcoin goes down. It's pretty much common sense right there, people. We should all know that by now. Yeah, I think you have a little bit higher on DXY to come, which would a little bit lower on Bitcoin, and then maybe something like that. But then that would mean Bitcoin's going to start pumping. Yeah. Maybe something like this. Maybe this is already done. Maybe this is already done. Ultimately, I like something like this long term. but this could want to come like that and then come down. It's tough. DXY isn't giving me nothing today. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll see what happens. Once we get some movement and these structures really start getting taken out, either we break this, come up and break the high, or we break this, come down, break these lows here, and then go. One or the other. We'll see what happens after that. To that point, I'm trading it either way. And I'll update you guys when it all happens. That's pretty much all I got for you today. If you enjoyed the video, do all the things. Hit me with a like. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what's up. Let's have a conversation. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.